Hey, it's Olga here from Degtyareva.com and Productivity for Scientists. This is where you overcome overwhelm, become more productive, get in charge of your day while feeling happy in your life. And the topic of today's video is when writing feels difficult. We've been talking a lot about writing recently here at the Productivity for Scientists, how to start writing and how to stay on track. And I talked to you about having that writing ritual, a finite time where you sit down and it's just you and your writing project, nothing else, no distractions and no interruptions. And when you do it, it might feel very difficult. You might say, okay, it's so difficult. And what you do as a result of this, you might get up and walk away and do other things, and then the writing doesn't get done. So I want to talk to you about that moment when it feels so difficult. And it might be when you're trying to make a start, or later on in the process when you made some progress and then you got off track and then you're trying to get back on track. That moment where that resistance comes up, when it feels so difficult, to overcome it, to be able to overcome it, will make a huge effect on your writing. In fact, your writing depends on this, on your ability to overcome that moment when it feels so difficult, when the resistance is strong. And today I want to share with you one of my favorite quotes, and I just simply hope that this quote alone will help you to overcome that feeling, it being difficult, and to make progress. So I'm going to read it out for you. This is a quote by Seneca. It is not because things are difficult that we dare not venture. It's because we dare not venture that they are difficult. Isn't that great? I love this quote. It's not because things are difficult that we dare not venture. It's because we dare not venture that they are difficult. So what can we learn from this? Well, the fact that you were delaying to make a start is actually making that writing project so difficult. So in your head, it's also becoming more difficult than it is actually. And I want you to go back in your memory and remember those instances where have been delaying something and then you sat down to do something and it's like, oh, that was easier than I feared, right? You've experienced that before. Or when I speak to scientists and ask them, actually, how many pages do you need to write? And they say, well, it needs to be 60 pages. And then they go back and check and they say, Olga, it's just 40 pages. Well, they thought it was 60 pages and it's just 40, so it's much less than they thought. So this way, by facing it, by actually sitting down to do this and looking, well, how many pages, what is the format, what's already there, what I have already done, and what still needs to be done, you actually overcome that resistance and the things become less difficult than they seemed before. Right? Makes sense? Or maybe you've experienced before this thing when you finally sat down to write. You looked what you've already done for this writing project. You've discovered that you've written certain bits of text. You've submitted something to your supervisor before. You maybe wrote a report on this and you can actually repurpose it. You can copy and paste some bits, or you can just copy and paste for now and then rework them. And suddenly it feels so much easier because you have all those things. So this is all for today. I just really wanted to share with you this quote and a little inspiration for you to finally dare to face it, and then things will be easier. All right, this is all for today. Post in the comment below what this quote has inspired you to do, or maybe an experience from the past where things became easier as soon as you started facing your writing. Okay? And if you're not yet receiving these weekly free video strategies, go to my website, olgadegtyareva.com. Or if you're already there, go to the top, download your free resources, and you will also receive this free video strategy straight into your email inbox. Bye for now and talk to you soon.